Greetings, brothers and sisters. You know what? We've been talking about a lot of things, minerals from Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, and how France has been taking it out of the country without paying anything. Right now, we are in the East Africa, and Kenya has just discovered its first deposit of a valuable mineral called coltan. Coltan is the one that is used in making batteries for electric cars, mobile phones, and 70% is usually obtained globally. Is usually obtained from Congo and Rwanda. And that's why there's a lot of problems, a lot of fights in Congo. Even the likes of Tesla were taken to court because there were reports that kids were being used to mine this coltan. And what they do is, coltan is refined into a metallic tantalum, a heat-resistant powder that is used to produce capacitors, which are then used to manufacture electronic devices. And 1 kilo goes for $48. That's a lot of money. And what the Minister of Minerals in Kenya said, that there is a lot of coltan in Kenya. But the question is, because he even asked investors to come, the question is, who will benefit from this coltan?
I think the best answer to that question is looking back at what Kenya already has. Yeah, who will benefit? What does Kenya already have? Who is benefiting? Because it's very rare that changes will be made from who is benefiting and who will benefit. Whoever is benefiting from whatever good Kenya has is whoever is going to benefit now that more good has been gotten out from Kenya.
Yeah.
So the unfortunate part is that we are seeing a lot of Kenyans on the ground suffering jobs. We have seen the president really asking, seeking, traveling day in, day out, different countries, Europe, asking for jobs for Kenyans. And with these minerals being discovered, the hope for us as Africans and watching whatever is happening in Kenya would be that this would create a lot of employment for Kenyans, especially young Kenyans who are desperately looking for jobs. Yeah. But the question is, who is going to invest in this? Will they even be able to give jobs to these young Kenyans?
Yeah, so the biggest problem that we have in Africa is whenever we find minerals and the government, the first thing they do is call for investors. These investors are usually not African people. They could call for someone like Aliko Dangote or Akon. Akon said he is invested in diamonds in Congo. They could call for, Africans in the diaspora or Africans in the motherland who could come together and create a company that is doing that and shipping out, processed materials. They could even liaise with some companies, probably in China, who already know how to develop these capacitors, so that whatever comes out of the country is capacitors and not raw materials. But the problem is they first call an investor. Actually, if in Africa, when you talk about an investor, what do you think?
Foreign investor.
Actually, white man. But we need to change this, and that is the only way that this will help Kenyans, and Africa. It's good that they found the mineral, but we are hoping that it will not lead to wars like in Congo, and the president will find a way that the people are benefiting, not the people from outside to come and carry raw materials. We have brilliant minds who can even think of how to process this tantalum.
My biggest problem with us as Africans is that, say for example, even moving away from minerals, you expect a college leaver or graduate to have some 5-year experience for you to give them a job in a company. When did this person learn the job? When did they get the experience? So, and then you won't employ this person because they don't have maybe X amount of experience. And the more you don't employ them, the more they get older, they still don't have experience. And you expect that this person will get experience. From where? When you go to Europe, guys even in universities, colleges, working big organizations, they come, they learn, even for years. They stay there, they learn, they gain the experience, they go back home, having not finished their studies, go and finish off, and they already have experience. But for us as Africans, we say we need 5 years experience. And the same thing is going to happen with the minerals. You expect us Africans to have experience in mining, but you don't give us the opportunity. How does that happen? Tell me. How? So the only thing that you now do is to go and get some foreign investor and foreign miner who will come and mine all the minerals from your country because they have the experience. Why can't we give these people a chance? Like Kenya. Kenya still new in the coltan business. You could give even a local investor, give them the contract, do this, let's see how far you can push this thing. Because you had not discovered this mineral after all, so there's nothing pushing you to say now you want to gain bigger and better profits. Give a local person, let them mine, learn from China, the people that are willing to teach us some of these skills, even give us the equipment that we need. Give them that opportunity. That is how we will gain experience. The next time they will work with another small investor in Africa, they will also learn the skill. And that is how we will lift ourselves from this, hey, we cannot do it, we need somebody who's more experienced. But where do we get the experience if we do not give each other an opportunity?
Our forefathers used to mine this. Like you go to Ghana, you find those, whatever UK is returning, the statues were made of gold. You go to anywhere, even Maasai people, you find that they had spears. They could make machetes and all that from just mining and refining. So it's not something that we can do. We still have, like we say, that knowledge has been passed through our DNA. We have it, and we can do that. And if you look at Burkina Faso, they started this residues refining company, and it was done entirely by the local people, and it's the second in Africa. You go to Uganda, Museveni, the President Museveni is starting his own iron ore refineries locally. Because what you do is start a company or tell people to start something, you could support them and tell them, I'm going to buy you the refineries. You know, they are going to reach there. They're even going to invest more things.
Yeah, that's where we start.
Yeah, so guys, it's Africans for Africa, and it can only be Africans building Africa. We are not waiting for anybody else to build for us. The rest will come, grab what they are grabbing, take it to their own place, improve their,
get richer and better,
develop their countries. We remain poor. It can only be Africans for Africa.
Poor with no skills.
That is our foundation. Africans for Africa Foundation. You can support it. We have a PayPal link below. We also have a Buy Me Coffee. You can contact us on email on the description.
On that note, thank you so much to our supporters. We have seen you supporting us financially, the likes, the views, even commenting. It's so much great support. It encourages us to remember that we have to report this news to you on a daily basis. Guys, let us know what you think about the video. What do you think about us advocating for Africa by Africans? Only and that, just that. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye.